can! Don't waste your opportunity! Suitcase and knife prove that the void is escapable, so there's no excuse to fail! Unless you're a failure!
Yeah, but for them, it was just a race.
Nothing's been the same here since the light orb was removed.
All the more reason to get out now! While you still can!
What's the point? No one cares about us anyway. There's a reason we were never real contestants. We're afterthoughts.
Ding, ding, ding.
Could an afterthought do this? Ha! No! The three of us did not lose our chance at joining Season 1 just to lose again here! Imagine me phone as the ball and spike him, Spiky! And Belle, kick that oppressor to the side to let freedom ring!
Say, giving in to the anger was a great strategy, Teddy.
You're not part of our shared trauma, Jack!
Arguably. Tapey and I are even more traumatized since we never even got to appear on the show at all.
Trauma should not be a competition! But if it was, we'd win!
Fine. Then you should have no trouble getting out then. Best of luck.
Jack, how could you just leave me here? Oh, wow. Fury really does work. Can't Spiky do that breath thing?
Yes, yes, Spiky! Be the volcano! Let's go! Go, Spiky! Bring it home, Belle! No!
I'm sorry.
No! I won't leave you here!
Dang.
Where are we?
This is not the world we left behind.
Wow, what'd you know? Looks like we have a new group.
The ground is alive.
This must be another challenge.
Don't worry, there are no more challenges anymore.
Oh, really? Do you know how close we all just were to losing our lives forever?
Was it as close as you are to my face?
Closer.
Hey! Up here. Clearly, you've all been through a lot, but we have a system for new arrivals like you. Why don't you come with us to orientation?
I'm sure you all have a lot of questions, but fret not. We have prepared a theatrical presentation to catch you up to speed and soothe your anxieties.
Okay, places, people, places. We are cue to curtain. Remember, energy and Dixon!
Children of a lesser gob?
What a huge waste of time. Where's me phone? I only came here to win Inanimate Insanity.
Well, I'll be taking notes. The first challenge might be a trivia contest.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Then Cobb said,
Let there be me phone!
Greetings and salutations! I'm your host, MePhone 4!
this me phone was special. Anything he could imagine, he could create.
Make me a tree!
Oh, but he possessed something that Cobbs could not abide. An independent spirit.
Now make me a weapon!
I don't wanna! I'm watching TV!
This game show phase of yours is getting out of hand! I made you to be useful, you brat!
It's not a phase, Dad! Ugh! I'm running away! And I'm taking your newest design with me! Rest up, Meatpad. I hope you never have to deal with cops. Seriously, what kind of a monster creates a whole person just to make them do his bidding?
Me Phone 4 proceeded to create dozens of people just to make them do his bidding.
Step right up, folks! Audition for my show! You could win $1 million! Life-changing money, right? You could quit your job, raise a family, quit that family, and get a new job!
Whoa! Count me in! I'm game!
Problem was, these people had no jobs or families. They had sprung, fully formed from Me Phone's subconscious just to be on his show. Beyond that, they had no lives, no memories, no other reason reason to exist.
Mess with me and I'll murder you! Got that?
I don't want anyone getting hurt!
I only came here to win Inanimate Insanity!
Wow, they got you to a T.
Oh, they got you too. People with no life.
But MePad noticed something remarkable when he finally woke up. When he finally woke up!
Sorry, line? Oh, yeah. The contestants are changing. They're finding meaning in their lives outside of the show, developing values, protecting each other.
They were becoming more than they were ever designed to be. But the only designs Cobbs would accept were his own.
Oi, you! This has gone on long enough! I made you! I own you! What if I pull the plug on your little game show, huh? What then?
That's not how we rehearsed it.
He didn't deserve this! But you do! You think you can just replace him?
We're in a play!
Anyway, MePad died so that we would no longer live for the one who raced us to life, but for ourselves. And that's exactly what we did.
I don't want anyone getting hurt.
But if you mess with my friends, I'll murder you! Got that? Get popped, sucker! Boom!
Thank you for saving my alien people. Please, have this ball of cosmic energy as a token of our alien gratitude.
And that energy was used to start a new society. One without me phone. And without a show!
The light orb!
Wait, where did the alien come from? Did I miss something?
They give more context for that in the program.
Wait, what do you mean without a show?
Uh-oh, ding ding. I'm late for a meeting. I have to roll, but your tour guides just arrived. I leave you in their capable hands and feet. Ta-ta!
Hi, everyone! I'm Clover! I'm so excited to meet you all!
And I'm Baseball. Follow us. We'll show you around.
Hello? Encore? Encore! Come on, people!
So are we just not doing my Big Act 2 number? Or...
Come on, we've got a lot of ground to cover.
Please don't.
We don't mean you.
Oh, phew.
They've got jokes.
Now on your left, you can see the exact spot where Cobbs passed away.
You mean was murdered?
We prefer to think of it as natural causes.
Since his death was caused by his vile nature.
Can you please stop talking about death?
Did someone mention death? Now that it's possible to die forever, it's important to take preventative measures.
And trust me, I know what it's like to die for what feels like forever. I can never get those years back.
Suitcases Safety Authority, right on schedule. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Well, first of all, you were going so fast, you could have ran us over.
Maybe that could have been prevented by not jumping directly in front of a moving vehicle.
And secondly, you're carrying the risk of being impaled by prickly pellet over here. Oh, there we go.
I feel censored.
None of you seem to need the Blu-ray.
Does anyone? It's pretty outdated.
No, it's a new innovation from Test Tube. Using the organic shimmer energy, we can place our most at-risk members in a personalized protective force field.
I'm no longer at risk.
Like that.
And no recording on the tour, please. It's a violation of privacy.
I haven't recorded any of this.
Well, now we feel a little insulted. All right, you're all clear to go forward without any danger. Go!
Don't worry. The hospital was our next stop anyway.
Oh!
Really, Life Ring? Here, just grab an ice pack from...
Room 12, I know, sorry.
There, Bomb. Good as new. Who'd have ever thought I'd be a surgeon?
It actually makes a lot of sense you're running things. Salt is a natural antiseptic.
Oh, wow. Learn something new every day. I just really like the red T on the building.
Plus what?
Salt! Cheesy's knee is broken! Was that before or after you checked his reflexes?
After.
When will you learn? Pickle, good to see you again. He's our best customer. All right, we need to get back into surgery. Scalpel, please. Oh, I can't do anything right. It's actually not your fault for once. We get too sweaty if we don't have cold air in here, but the AC is broken. Fan?
Ugh, so demeaning. Oh my goodness! Teddy and Spiky from season 1? It's been so long! And some more Me Phone creations we haven't met yet? Mind if I tag along for the end of the tour?
Ooh, I know! How about you go and we stay in the hospital?
Why? Are you sick?
Oh yes, and getting sicker by the minute!
Maybe we could all use a bite to eat. See, our food used to be instantly generated by MePhone.
But now it's all made painstakingly by hand. Much more authentic.
Thank you for coming to Reality Restaurant. Excuse me one moment. Magnet, how nice to see you. And you've brought a special guest. So, can you seat Magnet and their friend to our best table?
What are you doing?
Being hospitable. Am I doing it right?
The newbies are supposed to get priority seating.
That's what's so beautiful. Everything's so new to them, they won't notice the difference. Take them to the back table.
But the overhead light is out over that table.
Candle can handle that.
Do they even have a reservation?
Of course we do. There it is, Playtest Day.
Well, fair is fair.
Right this way.
Why is it so dark in here?
Trust me, you'd rather not see what you're eating.
And it lets you focus on the great ambiance.
We can't even read our menus.
Allow me. Oh dear, it's just as well. That was the dinner menu anyway. I'll get the lunch menu. Perhaps I could interest you in one of our specials instead.
What do we have on deck? 7 new orders coming in. Someone's got to run that dish to table 6. Hands?
Bonesaw has hands.
Yes, chef.
Bonesaw's never fast enough for the hustle bustle.
Ah!
If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
No time to argue, boys. We need to wax that table. It's for the tour.
Too late. They're already seated.
Not literally wax. It just means give them the VIP treatment. I told you to read up on your kitchen slang.
Yes, chef.
Now we need 3 medium burgers, 2 Caesars, 1 tomato soup, and 1 well-done steak. So make sure you kill it.
Oh, I'm killing something, all right. This will be so well done, they're gonna need Bonesaw instead of a steak knife.
Did someone say they needed Bonesaw?
Never!
Just try not to look at it.
Personal best.
You know what? We're running a little late anyway. Let's just take this to go.
Where are we going?
It's about time you were officially welcome to the OSC.
Bum bum bum. Welcome to our brand new society.
We're all as happy as can be.
United are we in our cardinal values three. Yes,
welcome
to the OSC.
You're probably wondering, what does OSC stand for?
OSC stands for the things that we stand for.
They're the 3 guiding principles that we strive to uphold in our community.
Always for order, I keep things organized.
S is for safety, that way nobody dies.
And C is cooperation, not competition. That's the key.
That's the key.
At the OSC.
Your total satisfaction is our guarantee.
Now, of course you didn't see all there is to see here today, but these brochures should cover the rest.
Then you can figure out what role you'll want to take on in our society.
Oh shoot, were we supposed to be paying attention?
Oh no, it fell.
That's fine. No need to make any decisions right away.
Good!
You can keep those brochures and peruse them at your leisure. I'm sure you've had a long day and are eager to...
Bye.
Excuse me, I also have a matter I'd like to discuss if you have a minute.
Of course, Van. We are always open to hear constructive criticism.
This isn't working.
What isn't?
Any of it?
Feels less constructive and more destructive.
I'm sorry, it's just things didn't go so well on this tour, or any of these tours we've been doing. A lot of us don't seem very capable in our jobs, or even like them very much.
Hey, it's an inevitable feeling. I didn't feel like I had what it took to be a hotel manager, but eventually I got used to it.
What if we shouldn't get used to it?
What are you saying?
Well, even though I know you all have our best interests at heart, in a crazy way, I feel like we were happier when we had the competition.
So you just want to go back to the way it was before?
I didn't say that.
Van, I'm sorry this has been a difficult transition for you, but we've put a lot of effort into this new society, and we know it isn't perfect, but we can't live in the past.
Give it some more time and trust the process. It'll all work out.
This is the sacrifice we need to make for a life without drama.
Golly, that shimmer energy sure does the trick.
Without drama, they said. As if everyone's happy with the way things are now. I don't know, maybe they are. Is it just me?
It's definitely not just you.
But it's probably hit you harder than most.
Why'd you pick today to talk about this? We've been seeing these cracks form for a while now.
Cracks? You see cracks?
No. Cracks in society.
Oh. Wait, that's even more concerning.
I guess I'm just surprised you didn't tell me. We've had so many conversations about this, but we still haven't come up with a strategy.
I know, test tube. It was impulsive. But you should have seen the looks on these new arrivals' faces. They were miserable. They literally ran away from the OSC. They don't want to be in this community, much less have any kind of role in it.
I see. But it's not enough to just identify a problem. You have to find a solution and give evidence for how it would work.
Well, how are we supposed to do that?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Oh no, we're in a loop!
But I'm confident if we keep talking it through, we can get somewhere.
You're right. If there's anyone I can trust to face a challenge head on, it's you.
Well, not much use for that. There are no challenges anymore.
Yes, there are. It's not like the world suddenly became perfect. Life still throws challenges at you.
Of course! The game just announced them on a regular basis. Look, it's plain to see what was negative about the game. It made you feel like it was your only purpose in life.
But at least it gave you a purpose. You weren't just existing in a state of stasis. You were having meaningful experiences, growing and changing.
Right. You could find yourself and what you were good at. But if you didn't make it far enough, or never got the chance in the first place,
then you're still looking. That's it! Oh, I see. I figured it out. Even though we have freedom of choice, that is not all we need for a healthy community. We put a lot of blame on MePhone and the game, but we're being dishonest with ourselves if we think we can just break free. We never got to experience life without the control of MePhone. It was all in a bubble, a shell, if you will. But you three, you won the game. You had to develop to your full potential. But many more didn't get that chance.
Look, Fan, we appreciate that you hold us in such high regard, but that would imply we're more capable than anyone.
Isn't that what you yourselves are implying by being the cornerstone of this society?
Well, that's just what everyone expects of us.
It doesn't mean we know what we're doing.
Sure you do. A game has plenty in common with real life.
Maybe we need to take a vote?
A vote? Voting? See? Sounds familiar.
Gotta help us! Nickel's stuck in the U-Pen pipe!
How did that even happen?
Well, we were about to start washing the dishes, and I told Nickel to be careful since he's small enough to fall down the drain. He said that was ridiculous and that he's not that small, so I threw him down.
Well, you proved your point. All right, before anyone does anything, we need to shut off the main water supply, because Nickel's safe where he is.
Yes! Let's make sure we do this in order, step by step. If we cut the pipe after the U, that'll give us an opening. Bonesaw, get over here.
Bonesaw is grateful to finally be useful.
But the pipe's too thin to reach in, so we'll need to turn the faucet on and run the water to flood him out.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this plan.
Don't worry. If you go with the flow, Suitcase can catch you.
Suitcase and I aren't exactly on the best of terms, you know.
Just cooperate with us here, Nickel. We wouldn't lead you astray.
Yeah, I can put aside any resentment for the sake of an emergency. That's not as reassuring as you think it sounds.
I think that's about as reassuring as she intended it.
Thank you, all of you.
Now that right there was the expert handiwork of 3 winners.
Okay, we'll hear you out.
It's clear that—
Whatever this is, can you please take it outside? It's the dinner rush.
Sorry. It's clear that life is full of challenges. And even if you weren't sure what you were doing, when a crisis arose, you rose to the occasion. So I think there is some correlation between performance in the game and how you're able to tackle life's ups and downs. All I'm saying is that some of us could benefit from some more experience in the game, and maybe with a bit of guidance from you. Think back. Tell me, what did the game teach you?
Just because not everyone could be trusted didn't mean I couldn't trust anyone.
You don't have to be remembered by a bad first impression.
No one has the power to make you feel like you don't exist.
all seems valuable to me. I get why we thought we needed to get rid of the game, and it should only be played by anyone who wants to play. But the game mirrors life, its trials and tribulations, and can provide a crash course. So instead of asking our members to choose what they want to be right now, I respectfully propose we reintroduce the game so we can discover where we all best fit in, and we can all be happy.
If we're going to do this, there needs to be some ground rules.
Of course, I think there's no more sequestering. Everyone who wants to visit those in the game can come and go as they please.
And we'll want to have regular check-ins. Make sure no one's being put in any real danger.
And remember, the competition is a teaching tool. If at any point it feels like we're losing sight of that the game becomes a point of obsession, we need to intervene. The game needs to teach self-esteem, not replace it.
Hear, hear.
We'll have to present this new vision to everyone.
But we're going to need a host.
Well, perhaps what's called for here isn't a host. It won't be this exploitative show anymore. It's just a game in need of a moderator. A games moderator.
Then it sounds like you're the fan for the job.
Me?
What do you mean you lost my reservation? Change of plans. The OSC needs everyone at the mansion. Stat.
Whoa, way more activity than usual here.
Just the way I dislike it.
Thanks everyone for coming!
Well, it was mandatory.
It's been brought to our attention that many of you are less than satisfied with the state of things around here.
Finally, my petition worked.
We were very sorry to hear this, but we think we have a solution that will work for everyone. Fan?
Inanimate Insanity is back!
What? You're bringing back the show?
Not a show anymore, just a game.
I don't care what you call it. It put a strain on all of my relationships. The best thing I ever did was leave it behind.
But that's how life is. Relationships are tested. You need someone who will be there for you when times get tough. Friendships can get stronger in the game.
In spite of the game.
Let me be clear. If you don't want to play, you don't have to.
Well, I want to.
Yeah, don't ruin it for the rest of us. We're just trying to protect you. You wouldn't know. You haven't played.
Well, I have, and I would give it another shot.
So would I. Is that so wrong?
Yes, you should be ashamed of yourselves. What would me-pad think?
He'd think we should do whatever we felt was right.
I don't think any of us are right or wrong to feel how we feel, but anyone interested in playing is welcome to join.
Anyone?
Of course. Wait, who said that?
Oh, sorry, I'm new here. My name's Poppy.
Thanks so much for watching Season 4, Episode 1. Did you all enjoy it?